Salutations. Breathe in. Today our workout is going to be with a heavy weight. I'm going to be working with a 60-pound barbell. So we're going to warm up our muscles first and breathe. Breathing in with your nose deeply, out with your nose. Fully exhalation, exhalation, exhalation. Breathe in through your nose. Flow with your arms. Flow with your arms. We're going to be using a lot of weight for me. So you have to make sure you have to use a lot of weight for you that seems appropriate, that you can handle the most of, while still getting in a bunch of reps. All right. So first we must do is a warm up. Breathing in. Expand your nose. Expand your nose. Get those nostrils to flare open this way, then upwards, and then downwards. What that's going to do is it's going to open up the passageways up in the not up in your nostrils, up in your nasal cavity. Now, for those who are hard to breathe, like me, all right, make sure you don't touch your own face. You don't want zits or pimples or acne, clogging pores. So you just gotta make sure that you're right here, breathing in, breathing out, breathing in, breathing out. If it's still too hard for you, gasp in, breathe out of your nose. Gasp in, out of your nose. The two ways to breathing. All right. Arms up. And let's do this again. Squeeze back. Keep our body upright. Good posture. Squeeze in. I will always do plenty of the movement before we move on to the next movement. Breathing in and out. Gasp in. Nose out. Elbows in. Elbows out. All the way down. Back up. Elbows in. Elbows out. All the way down. Back in. Good rotations. Down. Good. Let's go ahead and stretch our neck. Upright. Breathe and be upright. And stretch to the left. If you're just now joining in and have not watched any of my videos, stretch the other way. Then you will be clueless. Stretch. Stretch. Turn. Stretch. Stretch. Having your hand here will help make sure you stay firm and stay cord. Stay firm, stay upright, all the way. Release and stretch. If you are like me, doing a lot of labor the day before, this is going to be a good way to get the kinks out, get the knots out, get your muscles loosened up. Stop being so sore. I am sore right now. So we're going to focus on upper body where I'm not sore. Rotate your arms. Do a gasp in breathing out of your nose. Get your oxygen. Let's do this. We got this. You got this. You are doing it. Butterflies. Warming up the muscles. Aerials. Everything is in geometric shapes. Superman's jump up. It's like a jump up. It's like a jump up. Watch my elbows bend. Then up. Like a jump up. Watch my arms. Up. Good. Hold up. Breathe in. And bend. Upright. Breathing in. And bend. On the exhale. Upright. Upright. If you're stiff like I am, forward fold. Upright. Up fold. Forward fold. Just got my hands here. Just staying in balance. Be where they're balanced. Forward fold. Upright. Forward fold. Stretch and fall. Stretch and fall. Yes, a lot of this. Bend those knees and fall. Bend those knees and bend them back up and fall. Bend those knees, come down. Bend those knees back up. Fall. And let your body weight move this way. Don't let your glutes be this way. Move this way to where you are on the balls of your feet, barely skimming at the heels of your heels onto the floor or mat. You're just barely there. You're forward folding. You're letting your chest fall in a forward fold. I'm not bending my back yet, am I? Oh my gosh, we should be folding here, upper body folding. Keep your spine up. Don't be this way with your spine. Be this way with your spine. Not this way with your spine. This way with your spine. A little bit better on the arch, right? Yay. Keep your head balanced. Keep your head balanced. Keep your head balanced. And you see how this is all balanced. I'm not even really holding it up, but holding it up. You know, that kind of sensation. You barely. And then upward fold. And forward fold. Had to release out of that and bend more. Bend and let that whole body just go forward. Make sure you're on your balls of your feet. And then further down in a forward fold. We are stretching behind our legs, behind our knees. We are basically forward folding our abductors. We are working on the legs. Bend those knees and bobble like this. And that forward fold. Try. It just basically is warming these up right here while you're keeping them stretched. You need to stay in the forward fold to keep these stretched and then bend and warm them up. Nice little pumping action. You just do one, make it feel like a dance. You know, like a dance. There we go. Come on up. Good. Nice little stretch. Now we're going to stretch some more stuff and then come on down. I am feeling it everywhere. Let's just stretch those abductors. Because we're going to be using some leg exercises with this heavy weight. And, we got to make sure that everything feels great. Everything must feel great. So when you're doing 4.5 hours to 12 hours of labor, and you're stiff, you come down further, do more stretch now that we do some movement. Now let's do some stretch. And just get those back and forth with the foot. Rise. Down the other way. Just go easy, go slow, take your time. I'll be spending a moment in each stretch. Remember, we gotta do our warm-ups. All right, you guys about ready? There we go. Just make sure you're prepped. Make sure nothing's gonna snag. Good to go. Set your watch to workout. Circuit training. Absolutely. All right. So have some hydration. Subscribe and come live with me. Let's move the bar and roll it towards us. Get to the middle of your mat. If you're not using a mat, that's okay. You don't have to use a mat. Mine is one of those rubber mats so I don't slip and fall. You know, we don't want that, do we? Breathe. Make sure your spine is upright. Your hips are forward. You notice that this is what it should look like. That's right. You know, make sure you got your arch. Shoulders, make sure shoulders are rolled back and relaxed back. Good, good. Separate your legs. Make sure you plant them forward and make sure you're separating the earth. Kind of separating the earth a little bit and then relaxing. Separate the earth. Make sure your stance is in there. You're activating, when you're separating the earth, you're activating all of your flexor muscles. Abductors and psoas are flexing inside there. Separating the earth, they're all flexing this way. Everything. So relax it now. Good. Now we're going to go down with the bar. We're going to do some curls. All right, some warm-up work. So we're just going to do some warm-ups. All right, get used to the heavy weights. Mine is 60 pounds, 30 pounds on each side. All right, I did this the other day, so I really hope I make a great video for you all. Now that we did this for the warm-up, make sure when you do your warm-up, you can do any warm-up you need to do to help you out. Just spend the time doing the warm-up and doing warm-up for upper body, center of the body, and lower of the body. Now let's take our breath and center ourselves and breathe in. When you do a workout, you make sure you're centered. Mind, body, balanced, everything like that. Your hips, your body, all centered and balanced. Breathe in, bend your knees, and let's grab the bar like this. We are going to be doing some warm-up deadlifts. Breathe in and reach down. Now make sure you got your bars here, and you got to pay attention to your lines. Make sure one finger's over that line and one finger's over that line. Pinky, forefinger. Breathe in. Make sure when you breathe in, you can gap in if your nose is clogged. You just grab the bar and you lift on the breath out. Good. Now adjust yourself. It's our first lift. We're not going to, we're not just going to grab the bar, lift, go back down, lift without realizing that we are in our proper position that we want to be in when we go down and come up with a lift. Go down, roll those shoulders back and down. Now we're balanced. Now we're going to breathe in and down we go. Down we go. Hold. You can barely touch it. Good, barely. Make sure you're squatted all the way down. Your arms on the inside of your knees, and you breathe in and breathe out and go up. And roll those shoulders back. All right. Breathe in and come down. Squat. Breathe in and roll up. Straightening up and roll those back. Good. Breathe in. Down. Breathe in. Breathe. So know your breaths now. Breathe in. Breathe out on the way down. Breathe in. Breathe out on the way up. Keep up with that breath. Keep pumping. Keep going. Breathe slightly faster. Keep going. Breath in and breathe out. Lower. Release slowly. Come up. Uprightness. Back to upright. Roll those shoulders back. Find your balance. Shake it all off. Straighten your arms. Let's do a stretch here. Grab. We know where we're supposed to go. Get this in the Qigong body movement day classes that you were supposed to take before we watch this guy. You know how to do your stretches. Pace yourself. Balance yourself. Wobble. Let's wobble. Stretch them back. We all have tight hands. We always grip reality. We need a grip on reality. So we need to ungrip from reality. Open those fingers and the palms. Open them which way you can. That best works for you. See, I'm just pumping them. Nice. And revert them back. Wiggle them out. Wiggle them out. There we go. Good. Always take a good break. And while you're doing a good amount of break time between your sets, you stretch. Body move. Loosen up. Rebalance yourself. You know, we did an immense workout with a heavy weight. Do not just get back into another one until you're ready. I'm ready. Let's get into this. New move. Hands this way. All right. Breathe in. Breathe out. Make sure you're arching. Remember, I'm like this. Not this. This. Breathe in. Starting over. Down. Make sure your pinkies are over these. Breathe. Breathe in. Breathe out. And up. And down. Up. Down. Up. Down. Make sure your shoulders are leveled. Breathe and work it. Until you burn out. My arms are tired from yesterday. I was shoveling and shoveling and shoveling. You might be able to go further longer than I can. I got this. No wimping out. Keep those hands inside so you don't hit your elbows on the bars. Keep your hands inside. Oh, and down. That's for me. You keep going. If you can keep going, keep going. Or set it down because you can always pause this video. Keep going and pause it when you're ready. Like I said, my arms are tired from yesterday. 4.5 hours of shoveling and sweeping. And that is how I'm able to do 4.5 hours of shoveling and sweeping. Look at my body. Be in good posture when sweeping. Shoveling. Not. Don't. All right, same thing and everything we're going to do, and I'm teaching you in the beginnings of my videos is how to stay in proper posture when doing whatever you're doing in your daily life activities. And when you do this with weights, you will learn to mindfully body your position, body in your position to do things properly. Always breathe before you move, breathe as you move. Breathe when you're going to stop moving. Breathe as you're not moving, and breathe. Then start all over. You breathe before you move. You breathe as you position yourself and before you move. You breathe and move. You breathe as you're moving. Breathe as you are moving. And then breathe when you're about to stop. Breathe as you stop. Breathe as you have stopped. While you're in rest, you breathe, and before you go again, position yourself in the correct posture and form that gives you the best outcome without destroying yourself, and causing problems to your body as as you get older and you keep doing it. You're going to keep getting into this worse position as you are. So you breathe and you body posture, breathe and warm up, breathe and then freaking get into your position. Breathe as you make sure you are in position, and you breathe before you move. You breathe as you move. You breathe as you are moving. You breathe. Breathe. Breathe as you go. Moving into the next. Breathe. Down you go. This time we're going to put our hands on here, basically to the pinky on the very outside edge here. Pinky to the outside edge here. And lift. And up. And up. And up. And up. And then down. Up. Down. Up. Down. Always do 3. Up or more. Down. Up. Down. Breathing. Down and breath out. Down and breath out. Rest. Make sure your hands are in your area. Rest. Do not cramp your hands. Rest your fingers. Do not do this. Do this. Beginning. Breathe. Down. Position yourself. Shoulders are back now. Breathe. Get ready. Top down. Breathe. Remember to breathe before you start moving. Bring those elbows in. Bring those elbows in. And rest. Stay upright and breathe. Breathe as you are resting, stretching, mobilizing. You do what you need to do to get you prepared for the next set. Prepare yourself. Just like I will always stretch my fingers because I'm always gripping the bar when I'm at the gym. Stretch one finger at a time, one at a time. Keep everything relaxed. Relax as you stretch your fingers. This is just me just relaxing. Good, same thing. That's how mobilized you are with your elbow and your arm. It's like guiding and flowing, leading. And I'm breathing good through my nose right now, which is great. Once it clears up, because you opened it up and it allows it to clear up. Good sneeze works too. Good. Straighten yourself up. Let's roll our arms like this. And then just flow your arms like this. Just flow it really good. Good, good. Any itches, remember, never touch your face. Make sure you have a rag. I didn't bring one in. You can always use your t-shirt. Don't touch your face directly. I promote that. Now we're going to go with curls. Bring your arms out. Make sure you're straight. Breathing. You see where my knees are? They're a little too far away. I'm just going a little bit down. Brace yourself. Yes. Make sure your toes are pretty much on the inside of these lines. All right. They're pretty much on the inside of those lines, and that should be fine because they are actually pretty much level with your hip. Everything is just aligned where it needs to be at the moment, okay? Make sure you're able to bend your knees just right, proper. Don't try to get them too straight if that's impossible for you. You know what I'm saying? Just make sure those toes are in your heels. It's just at the right spot ratio that you need to be in. Straighten yourself up. Elbows in. Elbows must be in. Reach down. Let's hydrate. Don't lose your spot. Okay. Now we do it. Let's breathe in. Elbows in. Don't have it way out here. All right, elbows in. Forward folding. Now I'm reaching down. See how I'm reaching down. And that where is basically where my pinky needs to go. It's on the inside. Bring it up. Straighten up. Roll the shoulders back. Okay. Make sure everything is good where it needs to be. Breathe in and position yourself and breathe out. Let your breath get ready and you breathe in and pump. Breathe in, pump. Breathe in and pump. Do not rock your body. Do not allow that to happen. Keep your elbows in at all times. Your elbows should be in there, in your hips, well, in your sides. Breathe in and pump. As you see here, I'm coming the side direction now. Breathe in. Your head should be balanced and loose on your head, on your body. Your head should not be tense at all. You're doing good. Keep pumping. And breathe. And let go. Nice and easy. Nice and easy. Rest. I hope that was great, slow pumping that you enjoyed right there. That was great. I really liked it. Let's rest. That was great. Did you breathe properly on that? Breath in, then breathe out. You lower. Breathe in while your arms are relaxed. Breathe out. Pump. Breathe in. Just like that. Make sure your shoulders were rolled back before you pulled up. That was great. I enjoyed that. We got to rest. We got to stretch. Now it's okay to pump your arms. Pump them. This is a good way to de-stress it. Don't do too much, just really good. You see what I'm doing here. Pump your arms. Relaxing this one while you're pumping it with the other one. Release, shake it off, pump the other arm. Make sure you pump that bicep. Relax both arms doing this. That's right. Just do it. Breathe as you pump. You have to be breathing. That breath that we've been doing this entire time has to be applied accordingly, even with this. Pumping, breathing. If you don't breathe while you're doing this, you're going to run out of energy, and you're going to run out of exercising energy. Keep that breath up. Roll 'em. Do what you got to do. Do what I do. Do what you do. You got to there we go. I'm feeling ready. I still feel that burn in them. We're ready to pump some more heavy weight? Yay. Let's see. Is there anything else that we should be doing? Oh, let's do a forward fold. Breathe in. Make sure your feet are outwards. Your toes are on the outside of these lines. Since we're forward folding, you need to do that. So spread your feet apart, heels apart. Straighten up. Breathe. Forward fold. Now I want you to slightly bend the knees and reach down and put your hands on the inside of these thighs. And then bend those knees, lift slightly. And then breathe and stretch, row. Do not look up. Kind of look at an angle. Row. Make sure your knees are above your heels, not above your toes. Make sure your knees and your lower back is straight. So I'm going to come over here. Keeping my knees above my heels and going towards the sternum. Get the breath out. Try to keep that forward fold and that back straight and keep your glutes backwards, because if you start going forward too much, your legs are going to run out of energy. Squeeze those blades back. I hope I'm straight. Trying to stay straight. Look, that's what the mirror is for. I was looking at my video. Keep those knees above the heels, not the arches or toes. Straighten up. Breathe and down. Whew. I'm starting to shake. You know what that means? We got to figure out one more thing to do. Oh, resting. Let's do some of these. Let's do some overheads. Yeah, let's do some overheads. Hydrate. We're going to do this. Breathe. Simple things to get all these muscles right in here to work out and expand and strengthen. If you want to become a climber, we got to work. Squeeze. Squeeze. Both of them. Squeeze. Yes. Squeeze up. Squeeze back. You know what I'm saying? Let's do this. Breathe in. Position your body. Breathe in. Go down for your bar. Breathe in. On every breath, every move. And pump. This is a good way to get these exercises in because some of us can't lift our own body weight when doing chin-ups. This is a start on that path. And as soon as you're able to do this with 90 pounds, oh, yeah, oh, and down, bend your knees and up. Breathe out and down. Bend your knees up. And do another if you can. And another if you can. And another if you can. Breathe and let it down with ease, using your core, using your breath, staying in good posture. All right. You may pause this video for a minute if you need more time, because I'm going to do another set of curls. Let's stretch and stretch. You can feel like the stretching is becoming much lesser and lesser each time because you're only working out the muscles. You're stretching out the muscles, and each time you do this, your muscles are going to feel great and loose, not so sore. And you're still growing, so you need to make sure that your body movements are good. You know, make sure everything is supposed to be where it needs to be while you have that tone and definition and build that you want. And that's exactly why I teach and guide everybody through this, is to know how to properly carry yourself in a gym, carry yourself and carry the equipment. All right. So you got to learn how to do posture, breath, and how to utilize your equipment at the best way possible so your body doesn't get hurt during the process, and you're taking the time to get where your body can handle it, get to where you want it to and need it, and enjoy your life into that self that you see yourself into in the future, and guide yourself to the journey. So that's the purpose of this. Make sure you take your proper breaks, and that break is not on the phone doing this. You know, I see that a lot. I see it. Yeah. So let's get into it. Breathe. Posture. Breathe. Grab the bar. Breathe. Make sure your feet are inside that line. You know, if you forgot to put yourself there, glutes down. See, this is where I need to be with the glutes. Elbows are in. Shoulders are right where I need it. Breathe. Shoulders are back. Roll. Good. Pump it. Half pump. Pump it. Half pump. Pump it. Half pump. Pump it. Half pump. Pump it. Full pump. Full pump. Half pump. Oh, geez. Balance. Down. And boom. 30 minutes. Nice. My phone told me 30 minutes. I forgot what the calories were. All right, you guys. That's it for me. I burned out my muscles where I liked it and I feel sufficient. So we do our warm up by stretching, warm up before we do our workout, and then breathe, posture, get into our workout, and you're going to do just fine. No matter what type of, that was just what, 3, 4 basics, different things to do in a workout with a heavy bar. And that's what I use, a heavy bar when I do that. It's those 4 workouts. That's all that's necessary, you know, and that's going to build mass without tearing you apart. All right. Just make sure you're capable to be able to do at least that much or up to 3 sets. That's a heavy bar. So I was able to do 2 sets of each thing, right? And different workout for different results on muscle groups. And that's what you want to tackle, right? All right. My main focus is getting my biceps bigger, work on my pecs and deltoids and my anteriors here, and work all those out. Okay. And because I want to be stronger there and build there and have more definition there. So that's my goal. Follow me on more on my YouTube. Please subscribe. Please share and get people interested in what I'm trying to do and accomplish. My 16 years as a clinical massage therapist and working on Olympians, boxers, people who actually have gained awards and golds and trophies. All right. I'm going to basically help you what I learned by talking to every person on my table and getting the information needed to be a good therapist and to show you now what I could do, what you could do for yourself on your own. All right. Enjoy your workouts, right? Peace out and see you on the next video.